Oh my gosh, somebody's walking like she's drunk. This not. Oh, what are you doing? 2 handfuls of rocks. We ain't throwing rocks at anybody, are we? We're just grabbing them? Okay, put them down, please. She listens. Not like her mother did. I don't know if she's not used to those shoes or what. Maybe she just came home from a month-long drunken vacation.
She's tired.
Oh, she's tired.
The shoes don't fit very well either.
I was going to say, I think that's most of it. And we can look up and look at the red.
I know. No.
And if I slow down, maybe it'll focus. I don't think those are clouds. I think it's all smoke. 58 degrees and smoky. Well, that pisses me off. That one got fresh push up the middle of it. That one's a new one. So's that one. Not sure if that's an old one they pushed up through or not, but oh wait, and there's a little one against that far one. Yeah, hasn't done a thing since I put the trap in there, so I was being optimistic. Yeah, moles are a pain in the butt. Sometimes they will work every single day. Sometimes they will work every second, third, or fourth day. Sometimes they only do something like maybe once a week. I don't remember what Dad put that on there, or put the trap out, but it's been a while. And the sun's up there somewhere hiding behind the smoke. But if we look straight up, we can see blue sky. So, plan is, I'm feeding late. I'm not moving real good this morning. I hurt. I feel like I'm going to beat the crap out of me. Literally. Make a few trips with that today. And park that someplace else. Because, yeah, there isn't room to leave it in there now. Ty's laying on the couch, fetal position. It feels like one of those things that are over is going to burst. And she's emailed the doctor. Doctor hasn't gotten back to her. It's been an RN, and the one yesterday that got back to her was, let's just put it this way, 4-letter word starts with a C and ends with a T was the best thing Ty could say about her. You know, well, if it hurts, go to urgent care. That's not what that doctor's office is there for. If it hurts, you know, he wanted to know anything that happened. He didn't want some mouthpiece flapping jaws about stuff. So I told her you need to get a message direct to him and screw the email to him. Get a phone appointment. I have no idea what she's done about that. Anyway. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. They're being a little standoffish.
Because we're here.
But they didn't run away this time. What you think, cowboy?
They want to say hi. There's a daddy.
You snot liquor.
There's a daddy cow. There's a daddy cow.
How about you, little princess over here? Oh, let's see. We better find her mommy. Yep, straight there in the back row. Penelope in between. Eeyore over with her head in the air. And of course, blue and red got to yell at their food. Sapphire, you gonna come say hi? Who's gonna say hi? How about Cowboy? You don't. Nobody wants scratches? Cowboy hasn't been up for scratches for a while. Somebody in the back wants. Come here, Cowboy. The girl next to you knows you get scratches, then you get fed. She's hungry. She wants you to get some scratches. Chicken. Chicken.
Where's my Hopey Dopey?
Oh, Hopey Dopey.
She's hiding. There you are, Hopey Dopey.
Right
oh,
there
you
with
got a boot on, puppy.
She got shit-faced last night.
Who shit-faced on you?
I wonder how the party was. Huh.
Poor Hopi Dopey.
What do you think, Blakely?
You say hi? Can you tell the cow says
Blakely
moo?
didn't get shit-faced last night.
Oh no, she's a demon spawn today.
Yeah, she is.
So if someone wants to come take her, please do.
She wound up tighter than 8-day clock.
Oh my God, they're not listening. Oh wow, it's gonna be a long day.
Silly boy. Be a little gopher getter out here. Already got the one bale, it's on the truck. I need this one to finish the load. Then on to the next field. Katie looks a lot like the one that Blakely plays with at home. Probably not as friendly though. Or tolerant, I should say. I guess there's a difference that way. One hand, it makes it kind of slow. Down, curl. Don't even have to stop. When we did round bales, I did it the same way. But no, I'm glad to see the kitty out here. Maybe he'll get a gopher. They can do it. It just ends up being a fight. Unload in. I gotta go find me a piece of twine. That was all it was at the place here where the rakes broke down. And I didn't think I had any that were deficient at the other place. Got the tractor moved over there. I got part of them bounced before Becky come to get me. She took me back to the truck, so. Oh yeah, and they don't want to go out. I don't blame them. It's not even 10 o'clock and it's very icky out here. Oh yeah, I got that far. Ty's plan is pull that in the cow lot, like she did the big baler when she cleaned it up. But she's got to be able to get off the couch, and I don't think that's going to happen today. So Becky and Blakely came to pick me up. Anyway, I got over to that other field, and there's a bale in one of the corners, and that bale is deficient. So, well, grab a wad of twine, as I used everything I had on the tractor. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's like 3 pieces, but they're all 2 or 3 feet long. Well, not even that. 2 feet long, basically, or shorter. And even if it is a full piece of twine laying with that bale, yeah, you pretty much need at least 3 feet. 4 feet's better, even though you got to cut some off. And there's none in that truck. I do have some in the baler tractor, but I'm not there. And there's nothing on the loader. So. Anyway, got a load and a half yet. Then I'm done hauling for the day. And by then it's going to be too warm to sit in the International and go cut another piece. Besides that, I'm not sure, with them talking rain, how bad I want another piece on the ground. I'm hoping to get the other one that's down baled it in before it rains sometime next week. 4 bales to come back and get, and move the tractor back to where it was. Another load on here. Knock some branches off that tree. Tried to knock some off that one. That didn't work out. And straight toward the front of the truck from that one, there's an old water line in there. They used to have that fenced off from a little maple looking thing across and then straight through. Had horses and I think a donkey in there for a long time. So there's a water pipe sticking up, and I talked to the lady on the phone the other day, asked her about that, because they took the fence out and everything. And I said, is the water line still there? She says, yeah, it is. I said, do you know if it's still hooked up? She says, no, I don't. She said, it's an old garbage can, like a little 30-gallon sitting over it. Still got a fence post next to it. Faucet was turned on. I moved it both ways. No water came out, so rather than, I was just going to pull it out, but not knowing what direction that goes, I don't really want to do that and then have to dig a hole to get it. So I think we're going to bring a pipe wrench over, and hopefully it'll unscrew, and hopefully it's down there a ways so I don't have to mess with it. Then we'll pull the post out and get rid of the shit. In the meantime, I gotta get this. Swamp ass is so bad right now, it's not even funny. Oh, and the one bale I thought was bad was actually, what was it? That one. It's the one where my auto alarm went off, and I had retied the knot when the bale was like a foot long. So there was a tail hanging out, and I thought it was something. Hey, I'm back over here. I was unloading that last load, actually, with a brick, and I got on the skid steer, went to start it, and my phone rang. International Tractor calling to say, hey, your brake parts are in. So, I'm not sure how that worked that quick. It's supposed to be Monday, but I'm not going to argue. Probably cost us another couple $100, but that's okay, because I don't want to leave that stuff laying down there any longer than I have to. So, get those parts, well, get the truck home. It's in the other field. And get it unloaded, go get the parts, put the rake together, come back here, rake that little patch, and get the little patch back there done. And I know it's going to have to set for a day once it's rolled up. All the regrowth down there and everything, that's got to be wet underneath. Ah, there's my ride. And then I'll probably go to the next piece and rake it, see how long I survive today. Air conditioning only works so well. Well, it's a little thicker today. I can't even make out, just I can kind of make out the ridge ahead of us. I was going to show you this. See if we can see her little camera. Look at that. She finally fell asleep.
We've been terrible to teething and eating day again today.
So
we're going to grow.
Yeah, can't see near as much that way either. And every single car we see on the road has an orange spot on it, rather than really seeing the sun hit it. Oh, let's see if you can see the sun. That's about what we see too. Ain't much of it.
It was worse today than it was yesterday.
Me and Sparge came in. I'm enjoying air conditioned ride. Becky's cleaning up on the hill, so I couldn't steal her car anyway. And this gets Blakely to take a nap. Of course, I'm sure the parts guy would love to see Blakely, but
she's not gonna wake her up anyway.
Huh?
She'll go back to sleep.
Yeah, true. She'll fall back to sleep on the way home. And I don't know. It's already like 95 degrees out there. I don't know how much I'm gonna do when we get back. I may not fix the rake after all.
I wouldn't.
And Ty was just catching me up on the fire yesterday. Apparently the tractor is fine. It's not.
So would you like this pole being in another like 20 feet?
Yeah, apparently caught the edge of a pole and broke it. It went down, sparked the field fire. The surge in the line went down the line and sparked another grass fire. What, a half mile away, mile away?
I think that's about a mile.
Right about
roughly.
a mile. Hey, Lucky. I said out of service. That means it's mechanic. You can fly by them. They don't care.
Well, shit, I flew by one yesterday, so I didn't know there was a fire yesterday.
Yeah, she didn't know about the fire
until all of a sudden, the 4-lane highway, when I was on 2 of them, we came to a complete stop from 70 miles an hour.
No, that's how she found out about it. There was actually a message sent on Messenger just before that, but she was driving.
I was driving, I didn't.
So, there's a couple of good videos on Facebook showing some of it. But anyway, yeah, well, who knows? This might be the end of the video today, because I really, yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned already I was going to pull that faucet out of that field, but apparently I got to looking at it closer. put the wrench on it, and I looked down and went, oh, I guess I'm not going to do that. There's a rod sticking out, appears to be probably for an underground shutoff. And when I move the dirt around it, there's concrete, probably about a 10-inch concrete tile up and down in there. So we'll leave that, work around it, maybe get some time to go actually dig it out.
You stay there, buddy.
The idiots are on the road today too. Jeez, we timed it right. Parks manager was in a good mood.
I need your arm.
She's being fussy. But she got her a new tractor, a new pink tractor.
Hey, what's this?
It's like a Stagger Bearcat, I think. Oh, it's
Panther.
a Panther too. Oh, a little bigger than a Bearcat.
Yeah, she's mine.
My bad. So we come back out, and
Yeah,
the
your
gal
tractor. So
gets
pretty.
the new parts when they come in. The gal that called me, she was standing out here and had to say hi, so Blakely had to show her her new tractor.
So pretty.
A couple other people here, she got to show her new tractor too.
She came up to Terry
And
to grab his hand.
there you go. It's pretty nasty out here. Looks familiar? That's this side. Don't know what the other side looks like. Becky put a brand new furnace filter in 6 days ago. But it's the same filters that caused the issue before. And she hasn't got different filters ordered yet. So, hang that in there. Get it going so we get it cooled back off in here. This older stuff doesn't cut real easy with the pipe cutter. I had one chip apart. It did not crack beyond where I needed it cut, but I had to come out here and go over to the bandsaw. That's what I used to do with this one. Changing things up a little bit. The only thing I'm going to have an issue with is the P-trap at the moment. I'll show you that in a minute. And I don't know, we're 95 or better with a definite hue. Looks like some clouds to go with it. Anyway, I'll show you in a minute. We're out with the dishwasher drain, which is that piece, hanging off of that one. And that lowers things plenty low to start with. Then I thought, hey, because this piece was almost 1.5 inches too short to connect these two together versus what the other one was. It's not now. That'll slip right in there, hook up there. I better not have cut it too short. It only goes in there like 3/4 inch. And then I can cut this off to bring the P-trap up to meet. This, I think I'm going to try to warm it and bring it over a little. And apparently I got to retighten those sink baskets. When I tighten this one up, the damn thing turned. And of course, tightening this way, that turns this way, which loosens the nut. But trying to reach in here and hold this stationary while underneath trying to tighten the nut is kind of a pain. Oh yeah, I got that in. Went out, got a 1.25 inch hole saw. And this is not the proper deal for this faucet. They had the one that would cover if there was other holes. Unfortunately, this one's from the bathroom faucet, and the one came with this faucet is in the bathroom because that vanity had the other 2 holes to cover. What we didn't know at the time was this faucet came with a set of plugs. Could have just put the frickin' plugs in. Did not. And I'm not taking the vanity back apart. I'm not taking that one off. And I got Becky to decide that this was an okay place. Of course, she let it turn a little. It's not perfect. And I put the weight where they said to, which is just barely touch. Comes in like it should be. This is the same one we had in the trailer, but she wanted this over here, which was always a pain because if you had something in your right hand, trying to reach across, especially if it was over here, this way it's Oops, I better not do that because the drain doesn't go anywhere yet. But it's right here, and you're cold and hot or warm. Anyway, so that's my day. Hopefully I'll get this part except for the P-trap, which I might still get. Did get the AC thawed back out, kind of in record time too. I was surprised. It's much nicer in here than it was, so. Back under the sink I go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a great Friday. Hope everybody has a great Saturday. Tomorrow when the dew is off, I'll go fix the rake and start raking, I guess.